So, what was that you just said, Cray? Hang on a minute. I wish I could scroll this thing back up. Let me check the actual browser. I wish this game had received a HD remake instead of them just porting over Tropical Freeze to Switch. Why didn't they put both on the Switch? Like, it should have been like a Bayonetta 1+2 deal. Like, just put both on the one... Well, maybe they can't put both on the same cartridge, but just sell them both as like one package. Even if you have to download the second game, I'd happily buy both games under one package. Especially the $60 price tag, that would be worth it at that. Like, buying Tropical Freeze on its own for $60, if you've never played Tropical Freeze before, then it's... I guess it would be kind of worth paying for that. But then again, you could pay like $30 to get the Wii U version. I'm going to be buying the Switch version anyway, because I kind of want the game on the Switch. As much as I like the Wii U, it's rapidly becoming that console that I do not want to set up. Because it can be a bit fiddly. That's why I've not been playing Smash in so long, because it's like, I would rather have Smash on the Switch. It's easy to set up, easy to get started. And fortunately we are going to get Smash later this year. But for now, I figure I'd start playing Donkey Kong Country Returns in anticipation of Tropical Freeze, because I do intend to stream that as well. So hopefully we can finish this before the end of the month. Because Tropical Freeze comes out at the start of next month. Let me just fix the volume a little bit. It's a tiny bit loud. Well, it's not super loud, but it could be a tiny bit quieter, and it'd be good. Now let me know how that sounds, if that's good or not. But yeah, I kind of wish they would port this and put it on a newer console or something. Like, it's on the 3DS, but that's kind of a downgrade, really. So you can see I've already got a game there. I was testing it earlier. Oh, hang on. Wrong button. Let me just erase that. I was just testing something. So you've probably noticed that I'm playing the Wii version, but I'm playing it through Dolphin, and there's a very specific reason for that, which I will get into in just a moment. You might be able to hazard a guess as to why I'm playing on Dolphin, besides convenience. But yeah, this is a fucking good game. If you've never played Donkey Kong Country Returns, I would highly recommend playing this. It just makes me sad that it's not coming to Switch, but whatever. I'm just playing on this instead. The only really disappointing thing about this game is that instead of bringing King K. Rool back, they decided to go for a new villain type, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, but they kind of go out of the way to not have any Kremlings in this game, so I'm not sure if it was a legal thing, because a lot of people were speculating there was a legal matter, like Rare owned the Kremlings and K. Rool. But this was like before Smash 4 when King K. Rool was in that in some form. So I'm not sure what's going on there exactly. So yeah, in this game, I don't know if they've got an official name, I just call them the Tiki Masks. Just hypnotising all the animals and they steal all the bananas. What is it with Donkey Kong villains and wanting all the bananas? Like, you'd think they'd have greater aspirations. Yeah, let's take over the world, let's destroy the world, let's kill everyone. Nope, let's just take all the bananas that happen to be in the jungle. He's definitely Nintendo owned. Yeah, but was he Nintendo owned at this time though, when this game came out? Because it would be very weird for them to not have Kremlings in it. Like, for a game that was supposed to be like a true return to form from the old formula, and it was like, yeah, let's have absolutely nothing to do with that. Same for Tropical Freeze as well. Tropical Freeze doesn't have any Kremlings or K. Rool. I find this part quite funny, actually. Like, Donkey Kong is just so thick-headed that it doesn't actually affect him at all. So you probably noticed there's a prompt at the bottom there to say to shake the Wii remote. I'm not actually doing that because in this game, or at least in this version of the game, I've modified it so that you can use the classic controller. So I think the banana hold would normally be in here. So basically I can play the game with the controller without any issues. You can do this on the Wii as well, but you need to modify your Wii and have like a gecko code thing. It's kind of a complicated process. It's easier to do it on the Dolphin. Oh. I keep thinking holding down and pressing the motion control thing makes you do the stomp. Because I was testing this out yesterday. I was going to stream this yesterday, but I don't know if you've heard this one before. I was like, I'll take a nap before I stream, and it was going to be like a 2-hour nap, then I fucking wake up like 8 hours later. That happens a lot with me. I guess once I fall asleep, I just fall asleep like a stone. I have an alarm and it doesn't wake me up. Did you see that tease Nintendo accidentally let out about a third Donkey Kong game? Yeah, it was like something from Nintendo Italy or something, where it was like there's no 2 without 3 or something like that. I think that's what it roughly translates to. And there was like a picture of a big banana, so it kinda sounds like they're teasing for a third Donkey Kong Country Returns game. Which I'd be all for, but I'm not sure if it's going to be developed by what's their face, Retro, because I thought Retro was making something else. At least from those rumours we had a while back, where they had like a LinkedIn profile or something that was pointing to like a new project about like a deep story or something, I don't know. Who knows? It is possible that they are doing that, and what we're going to be seeing in terms of Donkey Kong is just outsourced. So I'm not sure if this is going to be a 100% run, because the game does have like post-game content if you get all the jigsaw pieces in every level. I'll try, but I'm not entirely sure if I'll go for it. So yeah, I've got Diddy Kong now, which gives me a little bit of air. Before I hit that, I'm gonna get this. So yeah, basically it's I'm using like a special... Well, it's not Game Shark, it's called Gecko, which is kind of like a Game Shark. Where it's like you put in codes and it changes like how the game works. So I'm using a Gecko code, which essentially replaces the motion controls with a button input, and you can play the game with a classic controller. Of course, I'm playing on Dolphin, so I'm using the Xbox controller, but it's essentially emulating the classic controller inputs. So I'm pressing the right trigger in order to do the motion controls. And then you've got the... On the Xbox controller, it's X to run and A to jump. You know, it's weird that Retro doesn't really put out that many games in the grand scheme of things, but you know what? Quality over quantity. I'm okay with it. You get a jigsaw piece for completing this. There we go. You know, I've never finished Tropical Freeze before. Like, I kinda stopped playing it about like halfway through or something. I don't know why. I guess I just didn't feel like it at the time. But when I get the game next month, I'll intend to play it all the way through. I'm not sure if I've missed anything. Hopefully I didn't. Knowing me, I probably missed something. That's what I was trying to get. You hit the DK symbol and you just mash the controller. Oh, I did miss one. Fuck. Well, since it's the first level, I might as well do this really quick then. I like how if you go into the level with Diddy Kong already with you, he just like climbs into the hut. That's a nice touch. At least you aren't required to recollect them. That's a good point, yeah. Oh, you can go inside the hut, right, okay. Don't see a jigsaw piece in here though. It's probably somewhere in the level. So let's go look for it. The game looks really nice when upscaled to 720p. Oh yeah, if you mash the button, or if you do like the constant motion control, where you've got Diddy Kong, it's like a constant rolling, which is always nice. Yeah, I got that one. Just making sure. Don't forget to check all the stupid dandelions. Yeah, they're kind of easy to overlook. I was trying to roll there. We did this part already, didn't we? Might as well double check. Oh yeah, that's right, I can do the hovering. It's weird how, it's weird how early in the game they have like a letter just hovering over a pit. Like, they expect you to know that you can roll and jump in midair. I mean, it's not like they expect you to know that, it's just weird that it's like, they put it there so early in such a way that you have to do that to get it. Because think of like the original trilogy, like the Kong letters weren't that hard to get. Right, I'm not entirely sure if I've already went past it. That's the thing. It's kind of difficult to tell if you've done it, if you've went beyond it. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, so I just realised that I've walked past that there without doing anything. Yeah, I don't know if I've went past it again. See, it's stuff like this that's making me second guess whether or not I should do 100%. Oh, right, okay, it was right there. God fucking damn it, I could have done that. I could have just checked over that corner there and saved myself like 3 minutes. Oh well. Right, well, let's go to the next level then. I'm trying to rip my country returns disc to try to get it to work with the gamepad. I have an idea, but I will probably get stuck at the beginning of the first level. Oh yeah, you can buy items to help you throughout levels, which is kinda handy if you need it to do that. So yeah, the way the controls work is pretty well actually, like the button mapping. I'm not sure if this is how Tropical Freeze does it, but hang on, which button? I'm just trying to think which button is which on the classic controller. I think Y, yeah, the X and Y and A and B are swapped. Like X is Y, Y is X. So on the classic controller, Y would be run, A is jump, and ZR would be to do motion controls. That's basically what I'm doing right now. And it works really fucking well. I've had no issues with it. Thought there was going to be a jigsaw piece in there. The jigsaw pieces tend to be in a spot where you can kind of figure out, like, where it is. If you know how these kind of games work. Yoshi's Woolly World was like that as well. Where, like, yes, stuff was hidden, but if you, like, it didn't take that much figuring out to figure out where the stuff was hidden. You just had to take, like, a cursory glance and then be like, okay, it's that spot. Let me go back for that dandelion. Next time I play this, I should probably bind the 8-bit DO controller to this and try that. Right now I'm using the Xbox One controller for this, which seems to work quite fine. bonus area. Yep. Oh yeah, this is one of these areas. Here's something that kinda bugs me a little bit about this game in terms of bonus areas. It doesn't really mark the barrels as a bonus area. Because when you think of Donkey Kong Country 2 and 3, they always have like a giant B on the side to let you know it's a bonus room. This game doesn't really do that. You only know it's a bonus room once you've gone into the barrel, but you can kinda guess that it's a bonus. But I kind of prefer having that big B on the barrel, just that you're like, okay, we need to get in there. Instead, it's got like a skull mark, which, in terms of video games, skull is never usually a good sign, so it kind of makes you second guess it just a little bit. I get what the skull means though, but still, the skull basically just means the barrel breaks after you use it. At least I think that's what it meant. Did you miss much? Nope, I'm only on the second stage. Hi, Deej. Oh yeah, I played a bunch of Fortnite earlier today since they finally fixed the server issues. Did a lot of duos with Deej, and we had some good matches. We also had some really terrible matches, but we had some pretty good ones. We almost won some matches. One match in particular, we both got into second place. So that was fun. Had a feeling there was something in there. Salty matches, yeah. The funny thing is, after we did like an hour and a half or 2 hours of duos, I was like, okay, I'm just gonna do one more solo and then I'm gonna stop. That was the solo match that got me the victory royale. And I was fucking ecstatic about it. I've got it recorded as well. Because the game has added replay features, so now you can actually like review your matches. So I recorded it using the replay tool. I actually got 4 kills, which is, I think that's my best so far, because I haven't got more than 3 kills in a single match. So yeah, I'll never get a match as good as that again for a long time. Hopefully I'll get another victory royale in Season 4. Oh, I thought there was something hidden there. You know you're near the end of this stage when you see the letter G. Checking the sights there before I go up. I don't think that goes higher than 11. I don't know. It seems I'm getting 11 consistently. Did we get all the puzzle pieces? Nope. Yeah, we'll have to come back later, or we can... I don't know, I don't want to replay each level twice. We'll just continue. Hi Calgante, welcome to the stream. Or Cal... I'm not sure how you pronounce that, but welcome to the stream nonetheless. Cranky Kong shop. Yeah, we don't really need to go there. I'm assuming playing this on Dolphin kinda helps with the loading time somewhat. I'm not sure what the loading times are on the Switch version of Tropical Freeze, but apparently they have been improved over the Wii U version. Like, the Wii U version was kinda bad for that. Especially, like, the initial game loading transition, where it shows you a bunch of clouds for, like, 30-40 seconds. But also, like, when you're loading a level, it can take a while as well. The Wii U was just fucking plagued with loading issues. It kind of feels like that system really was a super early prototype of the Switch. But yeah, from day one, the Wii U just had like loads of loading issues. Yeah. There we go. Huh, that one had nothing in it. Well, yeah, so I've been having a generally good day, I guess. Because I came first in one match of Fortnite, which I didn't think was going to happen today. And another cool thing that happened was, and this was actually like within the last hour, I went grocery shopping and I was playing Pokemon Go on the way there and back because I had to go get some soda and like energy drink. And on the way back, I completed the last secret research mission, special research mission, and I managed to capture Mew, which is what you get for completing all the special missions, which take a while, by the way. Like, they're not that easy to do. It should have like 8 sets of special missions to complete, and there's like 3 missions in each set. So you have to do all of those, and then you get Mew. Well, you don't just get handed Mew, you have to capture it, but if you have the Pokeballs, you can capture it, you just have to hit it like 3 times. Kinda hard to capture Mew though, because it goes invisible and it flies around a lot. Fortunately, I had an ample supply of Pokeballs ready for it. So yeah, I'm quite happy with that. I keep thinking that there's like a secret thing down there, I guess not. So I'll just continue. Did you hear about the Fortnite backpack? Yeah, they gave you like a free backpack in the store for... basically as an apology for the server issues and also the lack of the 50v50 mode, which was supposed to go live. So I actually downloaded that earlier. Or rather, I purchased that, quote-unquote purchased. You don't really buy it, you just go into the store and say download or whatever. So yeah, I've got that now. What happens if you miss the Mew? I don't know. I didn't want to find out. The thing is now that I've completed the set of... oh shit. First death. Now that I've completed the special research missions, there's no more special research. So I'm wondering if they're going to like do more special researches for more special Pokemon in the near future. I'm not entirely sure if that's what they're going for, but I guess we'll find out eventually. See, the game has like 2 sets of research that you can do. It's got field research and special research. The special research is themed to Mew at the moment. And field research is just random missions that you can find by spinning Pokestops, and if you complete 7 of those, or at least 7 of those, like you get a stamp each day. If you get 7 stamps, then you can basically fight and capture a legendary. So I got a Moltres last week for doing that. I'm 2 stamps away from getting another potential legendary, so I'm looking forward to that. Nice. Oh shit, don't run away. How do you dismount Rambi? Okay, I'm not sure how I dismounted them there, but I got off eventually. Right, okay, it's down in Y. I was basically just mashing buttons trying to figure out what the combination was. Nice. Only 2 out of 5 puzzle pieces. Yeah, something tells me I'll be going back to these levels later then. Slightly too early there. So yeah, I'm not going to be playing a second game tonight because while I'm not too tired yet, I know that in a couple hours I will be too tired to do another game. So I'm just going to be doing this tonight. I kind of wanted to start this tonight because I was going to start it yesterday. So at least I got this going. Since we recently finished Super Mario Odyssey, I felt like starting a new game. Something fun. That's not to say Super Mario Odyssey isn't fun, but the 100%ing aspect of that game does get a little long in the tooth after a while. As people will know who might have actually done that. I kind of feel like they could have cut back the 100%ing aspect just a little bit. But I still really love that game. Oh shit. Oh, okay then. I thought I was going to die there, but it at least gives you a chance. Oh yeah, Bug Fable did get funded. I mentioned that a while back. I'm looking forward to that game coming out because it's the closest we're going to get to a Paper Mario game. At least for now. I'm not sure if Nintendo's got something planned at E3. Speaking of E3 actually, people are speculating that there's going to be a new Animal Crossing because the old website had updated with placeholder articles. Which seems like an odd thing to do, so it kind of seems like they might be gearing up for a new game. Also, apparently Sega's going to be announcing something later tonight. I'm not sure what that is. They didn't really say, but apparently it's a huge announcement. So I'll be sure to let you guys know what that is tomorrow. If I had a stream tomorrow, that is. Also, if anyone's wondering, I'm going to be doing a Way Out on Sunday. There we go. If it's Amiibo Festival 2, I'm done. I was watching Vinny stream, I was going to say last night, but really it was when I woke up this morning. Like, super early. But yeah, I watched him stream Kirby Star Allies. He got to the true arena, and he was close to beating it first try, but unfortunately he failed, so yeah, that kind of sucks. I don't know if he is going to go back to it. I think he's going to wait until the next wave of DLC comes out for the game before he checks that out. So yeah, I'm more or less done with Star Allies until the DLC releases, which hopefully won't be too long from now. I imagine the waves of DLC are basically very close to each other in terms of launch, like they're not that far apart. Like maybe like one a month or something. Nice. I saw that extra banana peel there. Oh yeah, I think I recall this set piece. That part's pretty cool. I'm not sure if I can land on that, I don't think I can. Alright, I'll see you later, thanks for watching. No, I think that's a death pit. But okay, at least that didn't kill me. I tried to time that to hit the DK symbol. Cog. Donkey Cog. (1-6) crazy cart. Well, here we go. The first minecart level of the game. Like, what's a Donkey Kong Country game if it doesn't have minecart segments? Oh, there's a puzzle piece right there. Easiest puzzle piece ever. I haven't actually lost Diddy Kong yet, but that's going to be changing soon. Like, my only deaths so far have just been when we both fall in the pit at the same time, so I get to retain Diddy Kong. Hi there, Moo. So, what games have Retro made? Is it just the Metroid Prime games and the 2 Donkey Kong games? Prime 1, Prime 2, Prime 3, and Returns, plus Tropical Freeze, and whatever they're working on next. Oh shit. Blech. Ah, fuck. No clutch. I don't know if I can retry that. Well, that was a fail on my part. Ah, lame. Well, you know what? Since that's the start of the level anyway, I'm gonna quit and come back. There's no point doing the entire level and then having to come back later to do that. I remember in the original, I jumped and fell during the minecart level and somehow glitched and finished the level. I don't think that's a glitch, I think that's a secret that you accidentally stumbled upon. At least by what you're saying, that's what it kind of sounds like. Because there is, like, some of the minecart segments have like hidden barrows just off the screen. And if you land at the right spot, you'll hit it and it'll take you to the end of the level. There we go. That was much better. Because I've seen speedruns of Donkey Kong Country and I've seen people just jump off a certain spot in the minecart level and then they just wind up at the end. Right, I can't go over there. Right, here we go, time for the minecart segment. If you were wondering where the minecart is, here it is. Not sure how I'm supposed to... Ah, shit. I'm not sure how I'm supposed to do the higher jump. Checkpoint immediately followed by death. Okay then. Does anyone know how to do the higher bounce? Because I did miss something earlier in the level as a result of not bouncing high enough. Yeah, so these guys are basically death. The fire totems. Ah, shit. Tried to time that there. Fortunately, you get lots of lives early on, but it's not like New Super Mario Bros. Where you have a shit ton of lives for the throughout the whole game. You do start to lose a lot of lives toward the end. The people at Playtonic must have not got the memo from retro games because they didn't know how to make minecart segments anymore. Like, they tried with fucking Kartos and Ukulele and it was awful. This is how to do a proper minecart segment. I don't feel frustrated because any deaths that happen are purely my fault. I mean, you could argue it's my fault when I'm dying in the Kartos segments, but they're so badly designed. Mechanically and in terms of the layout. I think that's the end of it. Yep, that's the end of the segment. Okay, I wasn't sure if there was a secret down there. I wanted to check. I could probably get through this without dying again. You can't blame me for checking. I had to make sure. I'm gonna keep missing that letter until the end of time, though. Like, that's like, what, 3 times? Like, I just saw that pit over to the right and I was like, wait a minute, is there a secret down there, or...? Right, there we go. Oh jeez! I thought I landed on the upper side. Right, well, never mind. Let's see if I can get that letter in this time. Don't jump too early. There we go. That's the only letter I've picked up. Why am I not surprised? I might go for 100%, but I'm not going to be replaying levels tonight. Bounce. There we go. Yeah, I think you need to buffer your jump just as you're about to bounce on the enemy to get the high bounce. There we go. Oh, you can get more than 11? Right, okay. Might need to grab a bottle of soda shortly because I was doing laundry tonight and the only way to dry laundry in this apartment is to turn on the radiators. So it's pretty warm right now. I mean, the radiators are turned off now because they've all been dried for the most part. But it is still quite warm in here, so I'm drinking some Monster right now, and I've got like a small bottle of soda beside that. I might go through those and then I'll get another bottle if I need to. But I think for now I'm okay. One boss, Muggley's Mounds. For some reason I don't have to decong anymore. I guess if you die on the minecart segment, he just doesn't come back. I would love to see another Donkey Kong game in the style of Donkey Kong 64. A lot of people don't like that game. Like, I get it, the game's collectathon aspects is a little bit too much at times, but the core game itself is pretty fucking fun. I would rather play DK64 over Ukulele. Welcome back, Cray. You've never played DK64? I streamed it about a year and a half ago. I would say it still holds up in terms of being a pretty solid 3D platformer. The collectathon aspect is a little bit, like if you're trying to go for 100%, it's not worth it, but I never really went for that. If you're basically playing the game just to beat the final boss, then you would have a good time, I would feel. I think a lot of people make too much of a big deal out of the collectathon aspects in that game. Like, I totally get it, I totally get why people rip on that aspect of the game, it's just a lot of people kind of beat a dead horse with it. I better be careful now. 2 hits left, I think. Oh shit. Yep. Also, I missed what you just said there, Cray, because Restream loves making me miss messages. Something about a collectathon. Not a huge collectathon, that's the only part of the message I can see. The biggest problem with DK64 is being forced to switch between 5 different Kongs. Again, I didn't really see a big issue in that. Like, if you're trying to get all the bananas, then sure, but you didn't have to switch all that often. Like, you could spend a sizable chunk of times, like... Ah! Hitboxes, what are those? But yeah, you can spend a sizable chunk playing just one Kong, get a bunch of bananas, get some golden bananas, and then you can switch to another Kong and then do that. Like, yeah, technically it forces you, but it wasn't like you were doing it too often. So I didn't really see it as that big of a deal. But that's just me. Nice. Getting that motion control on the ready there, or whatever. There's the tiki mask. Shit, pressed it too early. Yeah, you have to wait for the prompts. One hit. One Punch Kong. But yeah, I would totally love another Donkey Kong 64 game. Donkey Kong 64 style game. Just maybe cut back on the collectibles, design it a little bit better. I'm fine with swapping between Kongs, but maybe streamlining that would be a pretty good way to sort of fix the issues a lot of people had with it. And it would be a pretty good game. Ploppin' Planks. Good name. I've still got that fucking Bowser wedding amiibo sitting next to me from when I was streaming Mario Odyssey. I need to put that back on the shelf. There's an extra life goods. Oh, this is a bonus area, isn't it? Yep. Oh, there we go. Not sure how that worked there exactly, but whatever. Speaking of pirates, I heard that Sea of Thieves is going to be getting its first free content update very soon, I think next week. Not sure what it adds, I think like a new ship and some stuff, but I'm not quite sure of the specifics. I would play that game again had it not been for the fact that nobody else that I was playing with wants to play it again. Because I streamed it with a bunch of people, and then after that we were all like, yeah, I don't think we're... I don't think it's not the kind of game that holds your attention for too long. But I'll let my friend know about the forthcoming update and see if he wants to play again with me. Right, just making sure there's nothing over there. Ah, shit. Bet you any money that was a fucking puzzle piece. Right, that's how you stun them. You have to jump on them and then do the drumming thing. Regret. Apparently Donkey Kong doesn't know how to fucking swim. Might get another chance to grab that puzzle piece from those banana peels that fall. Not banana peels, just bananas that fall from the bridge. I don't know, maybe there's a puzzle piece there, I'm thinking that. But wait, how are you supposed to get all of them? Or is it impossible? Maybe there isn't a puzzle piece there, maybe it's purely just to grab them. Oops. The second I did that, the camera kind of panned over like there was something to the left up there, so I think I missed something. That was an easy puzzle piece though. Shit. I tried to get 3 hits in there, 3 shots. Does anybody know who does Donkey Kong's voice in these games? Because I know in like Donkey Kong 64 it was voiced by Grant Kirkhope, but I don't think he reprised his role for the later games. Since this isn't a rare production. It would be cool though if it was Grant Kirkhope, but I seriously doubt that he's doing the voice in this game. Okay! Oh shit. New hazard, flipping spikes. Designed to flip you off. That was nicely timed. I think there's like a banana bunch up there, so... didn't realise it was that far. So yeah, early game is not that difficult, but I'm dying a lot. Compare that to the... how many times did I die in Kirby? Like, twice? Once in the main adventure and one during boss rush. I've already died like nearly 10 times in this. I hear Diddy Kong I need to go back from. Don't know how I missed that, but okay. Oh yeah, I could maybe try the bonus room again. Since I think it's reopened. Nice. Shit. Nice. There we go. Second time's the charm. I know I probably shouldn't find it insulting Nintendo thinks it's okay to add an easy mode to Tropical Freeze just to charge $60 for it. Yeah. You know what, it's like whatever, like it is what it is. I don't really want to look at it like this, but I'm going to justify or try to rationalise it as the $60 price tag covers both playing it on like playing on console and also playing on the go, because you are, like, if you really think about it, you're also paying for that benefit. But it does kind of suck that you're paying the full $60 for just one game. Like, if it was 2 games, like if they remade or ported the first game over to the Switch and sold both together for $60, that would be a pretty good value proposition. First game by itself, especially when the Wii U version is like $30 second hand, it's not really a good value proposition. But whatever, I'm buying it anyway just for the convenience and also for a portable version. Again, it is what it is, so can't really argue too much. Yeah, there's a banana bunch up there. Banana bunch, banana bunch, I don't know why I just thought of that right now. Banana bunch. What is that from? Is that Muppets? King KNG. "13 times on Friday the 13th. Oh look, I actually got all the puzzle pieces, nice. Didn't get all the Kong letters though, but I got the puzzle pieces at the very least. It's not like it matters in the end, yeah. I mean, here's the thing, I'm fine with double dipping on some Wii U games. Like, I'm fine double dipping on, like, Tropical Freeze. But there are some games that I don't want to double dip on, like Pokken. Because Pokken didn't really do much for me, even when the Wii U version came out. I was like, I mean, it's not terrible. But I think what killed it for me, personally, was the single player, or lack thereof. Like, there was a single player, it was just extremely monotonous and boring. It was basically just constantly fighting, like, AI opponents until you go up the ranks. Like, there was no real variation to it, and I just got bored of it real fast. I like the concept of Pokken, there just isn't a whole lot to the gameplay. I like the rock, paper, scissors style combat, that much I do quite enjoy. But it's not really something to write home about, in terms of being like a fighting game. I mean, it does its own thing, whatever, but it's not something I'd really pick up again. I think despite the fact that they're charging $60 again for it, Tropical Freeze is absolutely worth every penny. Like, don't mistaken me saying that as like I'm justifying the extremely high price. Like, the game is really fucking good. But it is kind of a hard sell for people who've played it before, but if you've never played it before, and let's be honest, the Wii U player base was really fucking tiny, so there's a lot of people who've not played that game. It's definitely worth the asking price, even though the asking price should be lower. But yeah, for a second time round, it is kind of a high price. $40 would be easier to swallow. Or $60 if they included the original game as part of it, kind of like Bayonetta 1+2. Kind of feels like a missed opportunity that the latter didn't happen. You'd think, okay, let's put the first game on there. Because they did remake the first game, or rather port the game on the 3DS, so you'd think they'd still have the code there for porting it to other systems. Funky really isn't worth $10. Yeah, I'm not really saying that it's worth $10. I'm just saying that the game itself is worth whatever price they're asking for, as long as it doesn't go above 60. But if you want a good Switch port of a Wii U game that has an amazing value proposition, then Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition is your go-to game. Or Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, because that game's got all the DLC plus a battle mode that wasn't in the Wii U version, so either of those games are recommendable for that, if you want the bang for your buck. There we go. I really wish Mario Kart 8 Deluxe had more DLC for it. It's kinda sad that they only did like 2 packs and that was it. I would gladly just pay for the nose for more content on that game. Not that it was lacking any, but I absolutely adore Mario Kart 8 Deluxe and I would love to see more on it. Kinda feels like that the boat has sort of sailed on that now, so I think they're just moving on. Oh yeah, I think I remember this set piece. Ah. Thought I was only going to fire one there. Poor Diddy taking all the hits for me. But yeah, I'll definitely be picking up Hyrule Warriors. I kinda wish Hyrule Warriors came out this month, or Tropical Freeze came out this month, because April... Like, yeah, April's got the... Fuck, what's that thing called? The Labo. And I'm pretty sure that's going to do well, but it's not really something I'm going to be buying. Like, I don't think I'm the kind of person that would be interested in that. Outside of Labo and a few noteworthy indie games, there's not really a whole lot of big hitters for April. So it's kind of an empty month when you take those out. But yeah, it won't be too long before we get into May, and that's where we'll get Hyrule Warriors and Tropical Freeze. And I'll be getting both. And then after that, it'll be June, and then we'll get Mario Tennis, and we'll get E3 announcements. And hopefully Smash 5 is what it ends up being. That Smash game that they teased. I'm still in the boat thinking it's Smash 5. God, I hope I'm right on that. $15. Yeah, I don't know if you can hear me spamming the trigger button trying to get as many in as possible. Nah, I was one short. Oh yeah, Captain Toad is also out in June. I'm not going to be getting that. At least, unless I can find it at a reasonable price. Like, I know I was just going on this whole fucking long spiel about Tropical Freeze being worth every penny. To me, Captain Toad is not worth every penny, but that's purely just my opinion on that. It's not a terrible game, but I never actually finished that game when I originally played it. That's the Cranky Shop, or Funky Shop, or whatever. It's the shop. I'm not sure who runs the shop in this game. I'm assuming it's Cranky that runs the shop in this game, because then he becomes playable in the second game. Could be wrong on that. Yeah. That was dumb. Wait, can you... Oh, you can. Right, okay. That's good to know. Thanks, Pig. That'll do, Pig. That'll do. I have no idea where that line comes from. I just know that it's a pop culture reference that's been uttered in a lot of places. Oh yeah, here we go. This is another... This is something that's new to the Donkey Kong Country series. So you have the minecart segments, this is the rocket segment. Also, I love the music for the rocket segments. So basically think Flappy Bird, kind of, only more playable. But it's still difficult, it's still got a challenge. I'm pretty sure if I hit the surface of the water I'm dead, so I need to be careful. Oh. Those sharks are so weird. I love the cartoony aesthetic of the game in general. They've done a good job with how the 3D models look. And keep in mind this is a Wii game, so originally the game was in like 480p at best. Right now I've got it rendered at 720p using the Dolphin emulator. So it looks a little bit nicer, but given what they had to work with, it looks pretty good. Dead. Captain Krabby Patty. That's what I'm going to call him from now on. Oh, there's a secret down there. This time I know there's a secret and not a fucking death pit. Nice. I'm pretty sure I picked up every single thing in this level. Let's find out. Shit, too early. Doesn't matter if you hit the DK thing or not, it's purely just for points I think, or bananas. Ah shit, I was one short. I thought I got all the puzzle pieces, maybe there was one at the start I missed. Thankfully it's not like you have to collect all 5, you can like collect 4 and then come back later to get the last one. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm really enjoying this right now because it has been a long time since I've played this game. The last Donkey Kong game I played was Donkey Kong Country 2, I think, and that was like a few years ago. No, it was Donkey Kong Country 3 actually. I streamed it. I should revisit 2 actually, because Donkey Kong Country 2 is like one of my absolute favourite SNES games. And for good reason. Like I think that's the best game in the trilogy of country games on SNES. So I think I might play that on stream in the future. Remind me, is Donkey Kong Country 2 on the SNES Classic? It's not, isn't it? But I don't think it is for some reason. Like they've got the first one, but they don't have the second and third ones, which is a bit of a missed opportunity. So it's like, where did those two games go? Yeah, sometimes you don't bounce very high. Oh, there's a puzzle piece up there. Did I mess this up? I think I messed this up. I think I was supposed to bounce on the crab from this pedestal to get up there. Yeah, I can't reach that. Oh, wait a minute. Ah, there we go. Right, okay. I didn't realise you could actually interact with that, but then I was like, wait a minute. Maybe you can blow. Give that the blow. And it worked. I was mainly just looking out for the grass, I wasn't really looking out for like a pinwheel. I think I did a one-off stream of it at one point, but I should really show you guys the Donkey Kong Land trilogy of games, which are basically the Game Boy version of Donkey Kong Country. I've shown you like the first one at one point, like about a year ago, but I only did like one stream of it, I didn't really play any more than that. But I wouldn't mind playing through the entire trilogy. Like, they're not as good as the console games, that's kind of a given. But for what's there, they're pretty good games. Like, obviously they've not aged as well, but they're not god-awful. Oh, wait a minute, there's a barrier there, I can break that. Nice. May have fucked myself over by not jumping on that box that was there. But nope, never mind. Actually, you know what? I'm going to reset that so that I can get the other letter. Not like I'm short on lives, I can do this. Yeah, sometimes I'll do things without thinking and then I'm like, oops, shouldn't have done that. I think I'm more or less at the end of the level now, just need to get through this part. Not sure if I need this barrel for something. Yep, never mind. It's the fucking noise Donkey Kong makes when he dies. Gotta pick that up again though. Thankfully the puzzle pieces you don't need to re-pick up, but the Kong letters you do need to pick up. I've noticed that. Shit. Don't know why I did that as well, whatever. So if you're wondering where Detective Pikachu is, I'm still going to be playing that. It's just given the nature of the game being a very dialogue heavy game, which you know I'm not very good with. I'm kind of restricting that to about one session a week, which means it'll take me longer to beat it. But I would rather take my time with a game like that. because I'm absolutely awful, like, reading so much text. Plus, I think you guys don't want me to read, like, do too many sessions of that, because me reading the dialogue is cringy enough for 1 week, so I think you can be okay with me not doing it any more than that. Ah! Hi, D. Oh. Oh, there's a thing here. Yeah, I don't even notice half the details that you can, like, interact with. Ah, fucking knew there was a barrow thing that you needed. That sucks. Guess I'll be coming back later to do that at some point. At least I got all the Kong letters. Quite a few people watching the stream right now, so hi everyone. I'll see you later, Cray. Don't know if I said that, but there you go. Sometimes I've got a bit of a shit memory. Oh, hi Croggy. Thanks for the host. I'm not sure if the notification thing is working. Usually it would say that somebody's hosting. I guess it's not doing that. I forgot the name of the notification thing I'm using. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Can I damage this thing? Oh, you can? Right, okay. I wonder. Okay, never mind. I was kind of thinking there if there was a secret down in that pit. It's kind of hard to tell, because it looked like there might have been a secret there. It was just water, but it's just off screen so you can't really see it. Look at how many banana coins I've got, 145. Oh yeah, one of my many Fortnite matches earlier today, I found one of those vending machines and it was asking me to give it 300 pieces of wood to get an RPG, which, if you don't know how the economy in that game works, that is a really fucking good bargain, because 300 wood is really easy to gather. 300 stone and 300 metal, not so much. So yeah, I managed to get the RPG and then somebody killed me shortly afterwards, but at least I had an RPG for a short while. I think there's something in there. Let me get a barrel for it. Assuming there is a barrel, I don't think there is. Nope. Oh. I thought I could smash that with a barrel, never mind. Just gonna check one more thing before we continue. Cool. I thought there was a secret there. I wasn't entirely sure. This is one of those games that if you want to fully complete it, it demands your attention to figure out what the secrets are. Thankfully, when you collect the last banana in the bonus room, the timer stops. So it's not like you have to collect everything and then collect the puzzle piece. Oh, damn it. Right, well that puzzle piece I picked up in the bonus room should still have been collected. So I don't have to go back and get that. But I'm gonna be dying there a lot, aren't I? Oh wait a minute, that's a puzzle piece, I don't have to collect that one. Because I've already picked it up. Yeah, puzzle pieces, once you pick them up, I think I said this already, you don't have to pick it up a second time. It's just the letters that you have to pick up if you die after a checkpoint. The puzzle piece are kind of like an exception to that rule. There we go. Finally got that part down. But panicked there a little bit. I got this. Nice. At least if I were to die here, I hit that checkpoint, so that's fine. Let's see if I can do this without dying. I'm gonna do something incredibly stupid and try to grab that G from here. Nope. Oh shit. What was that, me saying that I was gonna try doing that without dying? I suppose I'm supposed to bounce on those squid things. trying to get that thing to respawn so that I can bounce on it. Okay. Thought that was going to kill me there. There we go. Now watch me die as soon as I do that. Nice. Don't think I got all the puzzle pieces, but at least I got the Kong letters. Oh, I got all the puzzles, nice. Cool. Don't have to do that one again then. Right, that was worth it. Right, so even though this is the only game I'm doing tonight, I'm not going to be doing a super long stream to make up for it. Like, I don't want to do like a 3 or 4 hour stream of just this one game. But we'll maybe do like 2.5 hours, I'll kind of meet you in the middle somewhat. So right now we're about 1 hour and 40 minutes into the stream, so I'll maybe play like another 40-50 minutes of this. So somewhere in World 3 I'm going to stop and then we'll reconvene sometime next week, I think. Not sure if I'll be streaming tomorrow. I probably will stream tomorrow, but I'm going to be doing some other games. I want to finish up Bayonetta 2. Blech. Shit. Didn't think I was going to respawn there. Yep, went a little bit too quick. I'll give it a few tries, want to see if I can get the Kong letters. Ah! I'm getting too eager now, I need to wait. Like, I assume as soon as the wave hits the wall you can go immediately, but there's like a few frames after that you need to wait for. You need to fully wait for the water to go through. And that's an instant death as well. I thought it was going to be like just a singular hit and that would be it, but no, that's not the case. There we go. Don't know why it took me that many tries to get that. Oh, right, okay. I was wondering what that was doing there. It just raises the wall. Just so you've got something to cover behind. I thought it was like opening a bonus room and I didn't see what it was. Shit. I thought that would have been a secret. Yeah, for a game that encourages you to explore, to try find hidden secrets, it sure likes punishing you with bottomless pits. Like, you would think to yourself, well, of course you jump down there, so you get punished for that, but some games tend to hide secrets underneath there. Like, underneath a part where you would normally think it was like a bottomless pit. Shit. Maybe if I go away far enough, the other ones will respawn. Oh, there we go. Suspicion was correct. I don't know what that noise was, but that was condensed frustration. You can see I'm starting to lose lives quite a bit now. This level's all about patience, but it's also all about not sucking, and unfortunately that's not one of my strong suits. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go back. So if you go back far enough, the crabs do respawn. So I can get an easier spawn, like this one. Shit! No. I will not take your pity. Yeah, so this is one of those games where if you die too many times, it tries to give you help. Let's just call it. It's basically like the super guide from New Super Mario Bros., which I'm not a fan of. I'm not even a fan of the game like throwing you a bone like that. I wish I could turn that off. Because it kind of makes me feel shitty because I don't want that help. I don't want the game to be like, hey, you died too many times, we can help you. It's like, no, I'm good, I don't want that. It's like the video game equivalent of fucking Clippy from Microsoft Word. Hey, I can see you're trying to do this, would you like some help? That's why it annoys me so much. It's just purely on principle that it annoys me. No. I'll get this. Nice. Skill strat. Double skill strat. Ah! I panicked there and pressed the jump button by accident. Or rather, I let go of the jump button, or not press the jump button while I was holding onto that, which dismounts. I was going so fast there, I kind of panicked in a moment and I just pressed the jump. Right, I'm gonna have to not fuck up now. Like, this is only the second road of the game. Like, this game is quite hard. Compared to the trilogy anyway, like the SNES trilogy, from now on, I'm going to refer to the SNES games as the trilogy, because as of right now it is a trilogy. So yeah, the SNES games are definitely easier than this. That's not to say that they're like piss easy games, they're not. But in terms of level design and like the difficulty curve, they are easier. Nice. That was a nice bounce. I think I'll get it this time. Got it. Are you going to go back to Star Fox 2? I'm not sure. I haven't played that game in like almost half a year. bonus area. Cool. Did I hit a checkpoint yet, or am I still... Yeah. I'm not sure if I hit a checkpoint at all. I really hope I did hit a checkpoint. Shit! That was dumb. I was like, maybe I could make that if I'm quick enough. Right, I don't want to keep killing myself now because I'm starting to lose. I'm starting to lose too many lives. That could have been avoided. Still got 2 more Kong letters after that. Right, let's try to get this. Bah. Dead. I mean, I got an extra life at least, but yeah. I saw I was running out of time there. I was hoping that was going to turn the way I wanted it to there and get that quicker. Checkpoint. As in, let's go back to the checkpoint that I've been at like 10 times now. How the fuck? This is the bridge version of Donkey Kong. You're referring to the bridge segment from Crash Bandicoot. Oh yeah, that fucking level. Yeah, fuck that level. I'm not sure how difficult that bridge segment actually is supposed to be, but for me, like, as a first time Crash player, it was genuinely hard. I'm sure there are people out there who can do it no problem, but me, it was a struggle. Ah. Well, I can get an extra life in here at least. Nice. Now, the good news is I don't need to pick up that puzzle piece anymore. But I could always go back in there if I wanted some more extra lives. It's not just the balloon you pick up, but it's also the banana bunches, so you get at least a couple extra lives in there. There we go. Finally reached a checkpoint. Nice. I wasn't entirely sure if I was within the hitbox there, within the hitbox range. Good. No. Oh, fuck. I tried to turn around there. I don't know if that barrel respawns. Probably doesn't. I was trying to turn around mid-air, but it wasn't working. Nope, it doesn't respawn. God damn it, I'm gonna have to come back later then. I don't want to restart that. Well, that was a frustration and a half, that whole level. But we got through it. Oh, that's good, we got all the puzzle pieces. I thought that sandbag was going to contain the last puzzle piece. That's why I was a little bit annoyed there, because I was like, well, guess we're going to have to go back and get that later. Thankfully not the case, so don't have to do that. Here we go, second road boss, pinching pirates. That was one of the things I really loved about Donkey Kong Country 2, was the theming of the game, which is just, it's a pirate theme that permeates throughout the whole game. It's fantastic. It's really well done. And the soundtrack to that game just adds to it. Oh look, it's that Captain Krabs guy again. I'm just gonna call him Captain Krabs. No. There we go, that's two. I like the music. Perfect timing. You know, I was going to try jump over him there, but I was a little bit too close. Nice. Oh, right, okay. Yeah, I thought I had to hit him on the head there, I wasn't entirely sure. Damn it. Right, I think this time I've got it. Nice try. Boop. Yeah, I've got this down to a T now. Oh, the heart disappears if you don't pick it up. Oh well. I was kind of holding on to that until I got hit. I knew he was going to do that there. I was waiting for him to do that. Not sure if there's like 2 or 3 phases, because we're almost done with the second phase. Yeah, there's probably one after this. Ah, damn it. Oh, it's only 2 phases. Right, that's cool. Right, this time I've got to remember to wait for the button prompt before I actually start shaking. Ah, didn't do it at the right time. Yeah, it's kind of annoying the way they do that. Like, you need to press it at a specific window to actually do it. Do it too early, doesn't work. Do it too late, doesn't work. Oh well. Right, so that's about 2 hours now. I think I'll play for another half an hour, so we can do about half of World 3. Or about as much of World 3 as we can do in 30 minutes. I've got a feeling there's going to be a Minecraft segment here as well. So I wonder if we'll... Minecart. Oh yeah, speaking of Minecraft actually, they've actually added Minecraft achievements that work on Xbox Live on the Switch version, which is kinda neat. I'm waiting for the big update to come out on that before I stream it again, the Bedrock update. Like, that still hasn't come out on Minecraft Switch Edition. As soon as that comes out, I'm going to be streaming that more again. Because I do like playing Minecraft, I just don't do it too often. Minecraft has this reputation of being a game that a lot of really young kids play, and it's kind of not hard to see why. Because it's very Lego-esque, the way the gameplay lets you build shit. But I hate that it's got that sort of stigma attached to it, because I play the game and I like it. I wonder if that's why Fortnite is as popular as it is with kids, because you can build shit, kind of, while you're doing Battle Royale. Oh, that was weird. Yes, I'm playing this on Dolphin. That's the first time the game had to like buffer something. I'm not sure what that was. Ugh. That's probably one of the easier bonus rooms. But yeah, part of the reason I'm waiting for the Bedrock update to appear on the Switch is because it will also have like crossplay across the other platforms, which means that more people can play Minecraft with me, which is going to be good. So it'll work with the Xbox versions of the game, not the PlayStation 4 versions though, because Sony doesn't want crossplay. Shit, did I fuck that up? Yeah, something tells me I can't go down there now. I done goofed. I will say though, there is quite a few people watching the stream tonight. You guys must really like this game. Just want to say that I appreciate you guys watching, because I don't say that often because it's only like 2 or 3 people watching. But as of right now, it says 8 people are watching this, which is more than I expected. So yeah, sad as that may be, I consider that awesome, so thanks for coming out guys to watch this. Really do appreciate that. Oh. I didn't know that was going to happen. Fuck. I suppose that's one way to go out. I thought I was just going to stay open. I didn't realise that was timed to that. Yeah, I'm going to pull this down again. Ah, all the bananas disappeared. I like this chicken here with the fucking stilts. That is by far my favourite character design in this game outside of the tiki masks. Oh yeah, I think I mentioned this, the Mega Man X Legacy Collection was announced the other day. So it will be in 2 parts, Legacy Collections 1 and 2. Collection 1 will be X's 1 through 4, and then Collection 2 will be X's 5 through 8. I'm going to end up picking up both, and I'll probably play through both. Even though I streamed Mega Man X4 like about a year and a half ago, I wouldn't mind playing that again because that's like my absolute favourite Mega Man X game. So later this year, expect me to play that as well as all the other games in the series. I love the sliding animation in this game as well. This game's got so much personality in its animation, it's amazing. Again, this is like a Wii game, so I'm kind of impressed at how it looks at times. I mean, just even dashing up a slidable hill, like look at Donkey Kong. Like, he really tries to get up there. Well, that's not gonna work. I think 15's the highest I've had so far with it. Also, hi Abby, welcome to the stream. You've been watching since the beginning, but I can now actually say that you're awesome. Awesomely terrible. Yeah, but seriously, that waterfall or wave, what do you call it, ocean wave level was pretty rough. I've been doing alright so far in this game, but yeah, that one was quite tricky. Doesn't this game have like a silhouette level where it's like black and white or something? Or was that a tropical freeze? Shit. I am going to cancel that and retry again because I saw a puzzle piece at the start. I want to grab that. I thought I had to go up there so that I could go back around and get it. I will only restart a level if there's a puzzle piece at the very beginning that I somehow missed. Because there's no point in me doing the entire level if I can just get this. I just need to figure out how to get it. Huh, okay then. It's gonna be interesting trying to figure this out. Oh. Okay. I didn't think I could actually destroy that in support there. Right, there we go. Some of the dumbest ways you can fucking die in this game, and that's one of them. Like I said, this is like my favourite design so far. I love the animation as well. Like, look at the way it struts. Like it owns the place. And guess what? You don't. Okay. Somehow took 2 hits off of that. Shit. I want to grab onto those leaves there, but I don't want to overshoot it. Yeah, because there's like spikes above it. Oh, come on, that should have landed. There we go. Another puzzle piece. Oh. Wasn't prepared for that. I just need to pick up the Kong later, I don't need to get those puzzle pieces again, thankfully. I think it's only if you get a game over, you have to pick them up again. Like, if you get a game over without finishing the level. But we've still got like 20 lives, so I think we'll be good. Yeah, there are some unexpected deaths, but there are also some quite funny ones. Right, I'm just going to stay in the middle then. At first I thought they were bees, but they're hummingbirds. Rip Diddy. Oh, how did that not bounce higher? Oh, yeah, you do need to buffer your input for that to work. It's like just holding the jump button from like when you initially jump isn't enough. You need to actually release the jump and then press it again. Press and hold it again before you actually land on them. You know what? I'm kind of not happy with that. I want that later. I'm going to do that again. This shouldn't take too long now that I know what I'm doing. So far so good. I think there's a heart in here. Yep. Click. There we go. Bonus room. I can do this one fairly consistently. Right, I had a feeling there was something down there. I was kind of worried I was going to die, because that has happened a few times. Some really fucking well-designed levels, I have to say. Probably missed a puzzle piece there. If I knew that was going to make me move forward, I wouldn't have jumped into that. At least I got the Kong layers though. Got 3 chances, right, cool. Nice. Shit. Ah. You'd think I'd be able to time that one, but nah. Yeah, I probably did miss a puzzle piece at the very end there, but I missed one other. But yeah, the only reason I'm playing this game tonight is just because I don't have the most energy this evening, so I don't want to like push it by trying another game. But I'll play this for like maybe another 20-30 minutes. I think I'll push it a little bit more, just so you guys can enjoy this a bit longer. Because I'm certainly enjoying it. Like, just playing this just has me more hyped for Tropical Freeze, even though I could play it on the Wii U. Although, actually no I can't, because I did sell that game in anticipation for the Switch version. Like I said, I would rather own the Switch version than have it on Wii U. About a month ago I sold away the Wii U version and the Wii U version of Hyrule Warriors. So I don't really have them anymore. I also got rid of my PlayStation 4 version of Final Fantasy 15 since I've got it on PC now. I think this might be a minecart level. I'm guessing it's not then. I thought it was a minecart level. Nice. Double nice. Double fine productions. Oh yeah, there's a rumour that Bethesda's going to be revealing Doom 2 for the... Well, not for the Switch, I mean just Doom 2 in general as a game at E3. I'm not sure who it was exactly, but somebody who I'm guessing is like related to PR for Bethesda were talking about how getting games prepared for E3 was a hell on earth, quote-unquote hell on earth time of year. And that wording in particular is the subtitle for Doom 2, the original Doom 2. So people are thinking, oh, they're going to be making a sequel to Doom 2016. Which, since it was just called Doom, we'll just say Doom 2. So yeah, if that's the case, I would very much look forward to that, because Doom 2016 was easily... That was like my game of the year for 2016. Quite easily so. But that game was a lot of fun. I didn't double dip on Switch, but I have thought about buying on Switch. I might pick it up at some point. But yeah, if it does end up being a thing, like if it is like Doom 2016 2 or whatever you want to call it, I wouldn't be surprised if a Switch version was in the works alongside the other versions, since we're getting Wolfenstein 2. Don't think I can get up there. Guess I need to go around this way then. Damn it, I didn't know it was that easy to grab that. I could have done that and then hit the checkpoint, but whatever. It's just if I die I'm gonna have to do that every time, but it's not that big a deal. At least it's easy to grab. It's just time consuming more than anything. Nice. I was trying to grab that there. Oh. Oh yeah, the letter. I'm gonna fucking forget that in one of these attempts where I just not grab that letter and then either force myself to restart to get it, or I'll just go on without it, I guess. That was stupid. I had plenty of time there as well and I still squandered it. Can I go back down there again? Nope. It basically just puts a reverse barrel or something so you can't go back in. I mean, I could kill myself so that I could go back in there again, but I'm not going to waste a life. Or at least not intentionally waste a life. I want to retain the lives I've got now. Damn it. I know I'm near the end of the level because the NG letters are in this area. So I think once I get off this ship, that'll be it. I'm starting to think that I might start Paper Mario next month, I'm not sure. The 1000-Year Door. Because I've been thinking about it, and part of the reason why I've not started it yet is because I'm worried Nintendo might remake it or re-release it or something. But though I'm starting to think to myself now that if they do end up doing that, it won't be anytime soon. So I'm starting to have second thoughts and thinking, you know what, I might actually start that sooner rather than later. So if there's time for it, I might start that next month. Not this month though, because I've got a few other games going right now, but if I do start it, it won't be too long from now. I'll fucking start it in May, and then when it comes to June, they're going to be like, oh, there's a brand new remake of this game, and I'll be like, fuck. because that'll just be my luck. I mean, I'm fine with a remake, it's just I don't want to play the original and then find the remake comes out. That's kind of the worry, the concern. But I don't think they'll be doing a remake of that. At least not this year, I don't think. I don't know why I tried to bounce on him twice. Shit. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Not too bad. I think I've got time for one more level and then I'm done for the night. So let's make this next one the last one. Itty bitty spiders, right, let's go. Yeah, because as soon as I'm done with this, I'm going to do some errands and then go to bed. Because I kind of feel tired now, so I don't want to like push it. The plan was to stream this yesterday and I was like, I feel slightly tired, maybe I should go take a small nap, like a 2-hour power nap before the stream. 8 hours later, I wake up and I'm like, well, fuck. And that happens to me a lot. It's like I try to take a nap and I fucking sleep instead. It's always fun when that happens. Yep. Ah, shit. It's alright, no rush. I got this. I'm still feeling really fucking mixed about this whole Channel Awesome controversy. I've talked about it at length a couple times. It's just, ever since I've heard about this controversy, I've just been thinking to myself... I wouldn't say it's like a lie, but the way I used to associate with Doug's reviews and his personality, because I believe that he's a genuinely nice guy, but then I think about the things that he said and done in reviews that you can associate with. Like, not like his hyperbolic reviews, I mean like when he does stuff that makes you think, oh, he really genuinely thinks highly of his fans and stuff. Part of me wonders, is that really the case? Because I kind of wonder if it's that fucking CEO that's pulling the strings. I don't know, it's really difficult to like I forgot what the name of the CEO was the last time I was talking about this, but I found what his name was. His name is Mike Michaud. And based off of what everybody's been saying, he's basically the fucking cancer of Channel Awesome, from how he's running it, or his lack thereof of the ability to run it, mismanaging the company, basically treating everyone like shit. Oh, right. But I was trying to buffer that jump there. There we go. Or rather, I was trying to buffer the bounce. But yeah, I'm kind of sad, really, that this shit's happening. Like, his subscriber count, the Channel Awesome subscriber count has just been... I mean, it hasn't been going down all that much. Like, last time I checked it, when I first heard about the controversy, it was at 1,066,000. But it's gradually been going down since then. In fact, I'm going to check it right now. Social Blade, Channel Awesome. I want to see how much subscribers they've got. So the last time I checked, it was 1,066,000. So hang on, how do you check subscriber count on Social Blade? Let me check real quick. Come on, any day now. Right, so since I last checked it, it has dropped nearly 25,000 subscribers. It's still over 1 million, but it's gradually hemorrhaging views. Or subscribes. Right now, it's at 1,039,690 subscribers. So, it's dropping, it's not going up. Like, gradually you'll see like 1 or 2 new subscribers, but for every 1 or 2 new ones, there's like 10 plus loss. Maybe even more than that. For now though, I'm just going to boycott all of Channel Awesome's videos, including all the classic Nostalgia Critics, because I really feel conflicted, but I don't want to give them any traffic or support after hearing what I've been hearing lately of the network. Like, unless they actually do some serious changes with their network, or if they get the CEO to step down, which I don't think is going to be happening, then I'd be more inclined to support them again. I wasn't even subscribed to Channel Awesome to begin with, but I did occasionally watch their stuff. All I can say is it's kind of a shame that they've kind of fallen from grace a little bit. But yeah, I don't want to support them on principle. All I can really say is I do, like, deep down, I truly like to believe that Doug Walker is a genuinely nice person. I don't think he has any ill will toward his fans or anything like that. I think the real problem is the CEO. Like, based off of what people have been saying, I think the CEO is the source of the issues here. And it sounds like he might be blackmailing Doug to an extent, or something, because Doug, like, in light of the recent controversies, has basically been saying that he's really enjoying working with his boss, in which you would have to kind of raise your eyebrow, because it's like, why would you, like, yeah, he's his boss, but it's fucking weird that he would say something like that. Like, he goes the complete opposite way, and he's like, oh, I'm super positive about working with this guy, even though the evidence of him being a huge fucking asshole is otherwise present. I mean, I guess that's what happens when that big asshole is your boss. You have to say fucking nice things about him. So maybe it's not so much blackmail, but it still kind of feels like it to me. I might have mentioned this before, but Doug Walker doesn't actually own the Nostalgia Critic franchise or IP or character. Like, it's the CEO that owns it, for some reason. I'm not quite sure how that worked. I'm guessing that the CEO probably made him sign over the character rights just to make legal matters a bit easier, so that he would do all the messy paperwork and shit. But in handing the character over, he's kind of basically put himself in a corner where if he were to leave Channel Awesome, like, of his own accord, he can't do anything with the Nostalgia Critic IP. Because it is no longer, even though he plays the character, it's no longer his property. because it belongs to Mike Michaud, which is kind of messed up. But whatever. It's a really weird situation. Oh, there's a secret. Nice. At the end of the day, I'm just sad that this whole thing has become apparent, and it's like, for the longest time, nobody knew that all this shit was going on. If you want to learn about the full extent of the controversy, just look for the Google document, where many of the former creators had like contributed to. They basically written down their grievances with the company and how it's sort of mismanaged. Oh shit. I wasn't expecting to dive that far. Nice. Boop. Try to get close enough to blow that candle. There we go. Getting pretty good at finding the secrets now. I'm short one puzzle though. Oh, thought I was going up there. Going down instead. Is there a secret down here? Nope. Nice. That's all the puzzle pieces, and we got all the Kong letters. I knew I was going to miss that, but whatever, doesn't matter. I got everything else, so that's cool. I'd say that's a good way to end that there, so we're going to go to the save. Does this game autosave, or do you have to go to a save room to save? I don't remember. I'm assuming you have to go to the store or something to do that. Yeah, I've got like one more level and a boss, so we'll do those next time. Yeah, I think you need to go to the store to do this. It's about time you visited your frail old grandpa. Give me some of those shiny banana coins and you can pick through my old things. Oh yeah, the key is to like buy an extra level, but we don't need to do that right now. I'm assuming the game automatically saves. Can somebody verify whether or not that's the case? In fact, I'm going to look up myself, because I don't want to like quit the game and have to do all that again. Does Donkey Kong Country Returns auto-save? Doesn't hurt to check because I don't want to have to do all this again. Come on, browser. Don't be slow now. How do you save? Let's see, game auto saves after you complete a level. Right, okay, that's fine. Just double checking. So I'd say in about 2 hours 45 minutes we got a good bit of that done. I don't remember how many worlds this game has, I think like maybe 6 or 7. But as we get toward the end of the game, it's going to take us longer to get through each world because it's going to get harder and harder. But I'm quite enjoying this. It's good to come back to this after so long. Like, I haven't played this since it first came out. So I will be doing more of this, if not over the weekend, then early next week. So I'm looking forward to it.